Don't
Hey.
disturb. She would like to ask you some questions. Is that okay for you?
Sure.
Shall we start now?
Of course.
How nice that you live in Amsterdam, but if money and career were no object, where in the world would you choose to live?
I'd probably live in Sydney, down under in Australia.
What's your favorite restaurant in Amsterdam?
Hotel de Goudfazant.
If you were a tourist in your own city, what would you like to visit?
Tourist in my own city. I think I visit the Stedelijk Museum.
Ah, really? That's nice. What's your favorite food?
I really like Lebanese, Middle Eastern kitchen, like subtle flavors.
Least favorite food?
Least favorite, junk food, McDonald's.
Favorite drink?
At the moment it's a Negroni, it's an aperitif from Italy.
That sounds really good. Weirdest thing you ever eaten?
I think probably some insects in Bangkok on a market.
Do you like Dutch teas?
Very much.
Dennis, you love vintage, correct?
That's right, yes.
Where do you get all your vintage stuff?
I have a weekly round of 2 or 3 shops. I visit weekly. So like thrift shops in Holland they called kringloopwinkels. So and also I go to Eihalle. That's a flea market every
It's where
month.
we are now.
Here
right
in
now.
Amsterdam, right here.
Right here. Okay. What's the worst thing you ever bought?
I'm a bit critic with the things I buy, so I don't think I ever bought something that isn't nice. So.
Oh, you're lucky. And the best?
The best thing is a school map they used in school in the 1940s. It's a map of Hungary, and I placed it above the couch in my living room. It's really lovely.
Oh, sounds wicked. If you were a vintage piece, what would you be?
I think it'd be a couch.
What's your favorite vintage cookbook?
The best vintage cookbook, in my opinion, is Sofia Loren's Con Amore. It's an Italian cookbook, and it's really amazing.
Do you have vintage furniture at home?
Yes, almost 80% of my house is vintage from thrift stores. Yeah, about
Okay.
that, 80%. So.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. Dennis, what's the last book you read that you simply could not put down until you finished?
I think it was the autobiography of Ruby Wax. Really funny.
Which television show do you wish you could watch all over again and again and again and again?
The Sopranos.
Oh, wow. How would you like your entrecôte?
I would like it medium, please.
If you won $1 million, what would you do with it?
I would buy a house on the canal in Amsterdam on Herengracht.
Sounds good. What's the best furniture piece ever?
Best furniture piece? It's probably a chair I bought at one of the thrift stores. It's in
Okay.
my house. Yeah, it's about 40 euros, but it's vintage.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Blonde or brunette?
Blonde.
Kiss or cuddle?
Kiss.
Cat or dog?
Dog.
What's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you?
No comment.
Oops. What is your favorite piece of clothing that you own and will never throw away?
I think it's a really good jeans by G-Star. I really like to wear it. Yeah.
What's the nicest thing anybody has said or you believe they would say about you?
That I'm a sweet guy.
What's your favorite color?
It's blue.
What are your 3 weaknesses?
Weaknesses.
Okay. What is the funniest thing that has happened to you recently?
Probably one of the situations on board with the passengers, like conversations.
All right. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
I'm straightforward, honest, humorous person.
What moment in your life are you the most proud of?
Then I moved to Amsterdam and bought an apartment here 6 months ago. I'm really proud of that.
Short period. Nice. Which is more logical to follow, your heart or your head?
My heart.
Dennis, you're a flight attendant, is that correct?
Yes.
What do you like about your job?
I like to get to meet other people and travel places. Really cliche, but it's just the thing.
And what do you hate about it?
The jet lags.
Okay. Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
What is your favorite country to visit?
I think for now it's the United States, US.
Okay. How do you handle people you don't like?
I just ignore them. Try to ignore them.
What is the worst question a passenger ever asked you?
Can I get your Facebook?
Oh yeah, that's really weird. My uncle's best friend's daughter is a flight attendant. Do you know her?
So I have 10,000 colleagues.
Take off or landing?
Landing, obviously.
Chicken or pasta?
Chicken.
Los Angeles or New York?
New York.
When you are going to travel, what are the top 5 things you do before you leave?
I check the gases off 5 times, and well,
That's 5 times, Dennis. That's 5 times,
That's about
Dennis.
it.
Okay. If you live like a movie, which actor would play you? Sorry, it's so confusing.
Oh,
Which
it's okay.
actor would play
Probably
you?
Leonardo DiCaprio, since we're the same age, and he's a really good actor. So I choose him. I pick him.
And also handsome, of course.
Of course, obviously.
One thing you want to change in life?
To live in a more peaceful world.
Okay.
That's maybe hardly possible, but
Do you think of yourself as being naughty or nice?
nice.
Who is or was your celebrity crush?
It used to be like really back in the day. It was River Phoenix.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he's no longer alive. Yeah.
That's a shame. Beer or wine?
Beer.
What is your favorite genre of music?
Right now, I think it's 80s soul. I've been listening to Sade and Swing Out Sister, that kind of
Smooth
music.
operator.
That kind of music. Yeah.
Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram, definitely.
What is your funniest childhood memory?
Looking back now, maybe funny thing is I was really fan of Gianni Versace when I was 11 years old, and I had all these Vogue covers on my wall. So looking back on that now, I think it's quite fun. Doing that as a kid.
Are you more a night owl or a morning person?
Used to be a night owl, but now changing into a morning person when
You
I'm getting
age.
older.
If you were on an island and could only bring 3 things, what would you bring?
I just bring one thing, my iPhone. You gotta stay connected, honey.
What is your greatest fear?
Losing sight or hearing.
If you can choose your own name, what would it be?
I stick with the same thing.
If you were told you only had 1 week left to live, what would you do?
I would spend it with my family and my friends.
If you were a don't disturb the sheep sign, where would you like to hang, Dennis?
The Chateau Marmont in Los Angeles.
That sounds good.
Good choice.
Dennis, could you say something in sheep language at the
Yeah.
end?